Me and Megan first became friends probably after she had been living in Dubuque for a little while, and we we played guitar together one night, and we had never really hung out before that. But I went to her apartment, and we decided to like start playing some worship songs for house church, and we just really bonded over that and started hanging out more after that. And mornings were just so different because I don't like to talk in the morning and I don't smile in the morning. I don't like people to be happy in the morning. And Megan will walk out of her room with the largest smile on her face you've ever seen, and she's just so happy to be awake. And then I'll just like glare at her. So we came to an understanding pretty quickly that you don't talk to me in the morning and she can just go on being bubbly all by herself. I first started noticing that Megan liked Jake. We were getting ready to go on a mission trip to Costa Rica together. So this was end of last summer, and we were hanging out together, the three of us, and we had like a group text going. And the group text was primarily just between Jake and Megan, and I would like interject every 20 messages or so. And at our hangout night, we had like they were just always like she was laughing at everything he said, or she would like correct him, and they were just always like hanging out and talking all the time. And then while in Costa Rica, Megan got hurt, and it broke Jake's heart. I had never seen him like fall apart. He cried because Megan was crying. She was in so much pain. And then even after we got back from the trip, like she was still talking to Jake like all the time. And eventually I told Lindsay that we need to talk to Megan because this is not okay. And then like literally the next day, Megan said, "Guys, I like Jake." I said, "Okay, we don't need to have an intervention." So watching Jake and Megan, their dating relationship progress has been kind of annoying, because Megan will come home every night after hanging out with Jake because it's every night that he's not at work. She'll come in the house and be like, "Guys, I just really, really like Jake." And so that's what we started to hear from whatever month they started dating until I still hear it now. Something I really value about Megan, and especially like with her, like especially when she first started dating Jake, was she was always very open about like where they were at in their relationship, and when they were having problems, like she would not always mention specifically what they were like having to go through, but that they were working through problems, and she would talk to us when she needed to. She was always very open about their relationship with us, which was kind of nice, like being her roommate, knowing that okay, if she was going to come home upset, that she would like talk to us about it, or things like that. She's always open about like things that she was going through that she needed to work on in order to like help make the relationship better. What was really special about like Meg and Jake's relationship was getting to be there a lot from the very beginning. Like even before they started dating, and they were just like gradually telling each other that they liked each other. Like especially when we were on the mission trip, I was with them all the time as like a wasn't really third wheeling, but eventually we hung out after the mission trip, and that's really when I started to feel like third wheeling. I was like, okay, this is kind of fun and kind of weird at the same time.